feel it. I feel it in my soul.
Damn, then you got back. Looking like something that a nigga might tap. From Bip City, young niggas pulling jacks. North Face coat with a dirty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Frankie Fire in the building with us today. Frankie, what's popping? How you feeling?
What's up? I'm feeling beautiful.
Oh man, you are a videographer of the century, my boy. You over here traveling worldwide. Where you going? What's going on, Frankie? Talk to us.
I'm going to Bridgeport right after this.
Tell
the land of the beautiful.
Tell the people what's going on with you, man. Tell the people who you are.
I'm me. I'm Frankie Fire. I'm a videographer. I'm 23, currently about to be 24. Shot a lot of videos for a lot of people, New Haven to everywhere, California, you name it.
What's the favorite video that like you've done? Who's your favorite artist that you worked with?
Well, I mean, I worked with my favorite artist, so that was pretty cool. It was just Currency. That was a pretty cool thing to do. 2 videos with him and Smoke Dizza. Far as local people, you know, I have my friends that I shoot videos for, like Smitty. He's fun. We always getting every video is different. We getting a lot of shenanigans and. What's
your favorite video that you've recorded?
Yo, you interviewing me?
I am interviewing you, dog. I want to know the mind of yours, my boy.
My mind.
I want to know what's going on in your mind. What's going on in this little twisted mind of Francesco?
Which one's my camera?
Get my good side. Get my good side.
All right.
How is it being this new? So my last question, since you don't want me to ask you questions, my boy, how is it being this traveling videographer? I know this is something that you wanted to do for a while, and now it's finally coming to fruition. So how's it feel? Finally happened.
I'm tired. Nah, it's great, man. It's fun. Just traveling and just whatever.
You're always tired. Frankie's the type of dude that he'll go to the supermarket and get a haircut and be like, "Oh, dude, my day was so busy." Rock. Oh, God. Oh, by the way, guys, we got the hostess with the mostest right over there in the back.
Yeah, I'm the voice of God this episode.
Yeah, can't be here. Mark's back there, too, but Mark is on the sticks.
Hi.
Boom. Shakalaka. So traveling over there to, like, California and stuff, I've always wanted to go to California. I feel like there's a whole lot of diversity, and my people are out there.
They're out there.
Yeah, I believe it. I just want to ride in some low riders with some... Man, what do you call Mexican girls?
Mandarins.
Chicanas.
Mandarins.
I call them beautiful.
That is definitely not it. Definitely not Mandarins. I'd shout out to the Mandarin though. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how he's doing nowadays. Iron Man done knocked his ass off the top of the planet, and Mandarin just done disappeared. I like Mandarins too.
What movie
though.
was that? Was that Iron Man like 3 or some shit?
So I think so.
Or was it? Yeah, it was
Iron Man 3. I also like Mandarins though. I fuck with Mandarins.
Is that the small orange?
Yeah, it's that like little tiny little sweetheart orange.
Is that actually a mandarin or is that like a mango? No, that's not
motherfucking
a
mango. What? You're bugging the fuck out. It's definitely not a mango. Francesco.
It's a tangerine, by the way.
All right, cut that. We need that cut.
There ain't no cuts. There ain't no cut. Who are you, Mark? Come on, man. there ain't no cuts. Frankie.
Fucking with you. What's good? Talk to me.
What are you doing in Bridgeport later? What are you going to Bridgeport for?
Shooting a music video in the greens. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
A couple rappers from Chicago coming down and shooting with a local artist. So
who's coming down?
I don't even know, man. I don't know half of these people. I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. I'm
just
go and do it.
Your job is just to record it, put it out there for the people to see.
Yeah, these lights are pretty hot, man.
I know. I'm sweating. Just like the last video. I got like 3 or 4 drops of sweat dribbling down my chest.
Here. I watched the last video twice.
Ooh, did you?
Yeah,
you like the vibe?
Yeah, I like the pie.
You feel it?
I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yo, this is gonna be our worst. Whoa, damn! I just be getting all sorts of tongue twisted, dog. I don't know what the fuck be going on with me, but this is definitely gonna be our most watched episode simply because the great Frankie Fire is with us. The dog. The dog.
This was a great idea.
Yeah, this was a phenomenal idea. We should have got like some pasta or something.
Just put me on here and get 100,000 views. This is
I can't wait.
A great idea.
So, Frankie, at the end of this podcast, we have a little bit of a segment called Beat It or Eat It. I know, but I'm talking at the end, boy. Don't interrupt the host. What is this? We got to kick this guy the fuck up out of here, man. Boo this man. Anyway, I'm letting you know ahead of time because Frankie's the type of individual that is very picky with what he eats.
Yeah, that's
so. At the end of this podcast, I'm letting you know ahead of time that we're going to do a little topic called Beat It or Eat It, that you're either going to have to freestyle with me, Frankie, or you are going to have to eat something. Now, I don't know what you're going to have to eat, but the viewers know. It may or may not be a piece of chocolate. It may be a piece of shit. And if you're going to have to eat a piece of shit, I'm sorry
shit
for
is
you.
it? Which one of you guys?
Cat shit.
But it's definitely Mark's.
Okay.
I just had Mark put it outside, let it get fermented in a water bottle, dry in the sun like a raisin.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can crumble it, but crumble it in your fingers, put it on top of a creme brulee or something like that. Just eat it. It won't even bother you.
Wouldn't even.
Wouldn't even. So bringing it back to backtracking, let's go back to photography, videography. I feel like we haven't talked too much about that here, and our biggest pet peeves in photography and videography. Mine personally would be, I hate when people are late to a shoot. It ruins everything for me, dog. I hate it. I hate when I say show up at 3 and they show up at 4 or 4:30, and they're like, and they expect me to like do the same amount of time. Like, there's like, shout out to Rena. I'ma tag you so you see this.
Oh yeah, tag that little.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah. Shout out to Rena, baby.
Rena, you're always late every single shoot. That's why I don't like to shoot with you. I'm looking at the camera, and I wish this camera could slowly zoom into my face right now.
Yeah, where's my close-up one? Where's the close-up?
Oh, we need one. We're gonna get one over on Sector
sky.
3 over there for next episode.
Okay,
if you want to come on next episode as well.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
But I definitely hate when people are late. I hate when afterwards people are like, yo, what's good with that shot you got of me? Like the next day hitting you up like, yo, what's good with that?
Well, that's more of a photography thing, because for music videos, they're always late. Everybody's always late, no matter what. And nothing ever goes as planned.
How do you deal with that though? Are you like angry in the moment, or
Oh no, you gotta go with the flow. Whatever.
just go with the flow?
Yeah,
you just have a good time.
Yeah, just
pretend like it didn't happen.
You gotta know that they're gonna be late. You're gonna know they're gonna say, "Let me see every shot after you shoot it." You gotta know they're gonna be like, "All right, how long that is gonna be?" But it's just like, yeah, and you just it's great, it's fire, it's good, dope, and then give them a dope product.
I'll be getting mad, bro. I'll text you if you don't show up in like 30 minutes and be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh no, man!
You don't waste my time. I told you show up before. I showed up before.
I know people that have waited hours for the artist to come on set.
Well, no, but that's different. Those are artists. These are actually like people of importance.
Well, I mean,
everybody's important. Everybody's important. But some people just happen to be slightly more important than others. For example, Currency. If you had to shoot Currency or you had to shoot some random Instagram model, which one you picking?
I mean, I'm gonna pick Currency.
Absolutely. And Currency
but he might not show up.
But he had you waiting 3 hours and he showed up.
I might wait there.
Do they pay you beforehand or do they pay you after?
Oh man, I don't really want to talk about pay.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, do they have to show up? Like, are they required to show up?
Well,
like, could they just skip out on you?
If they're hitting us up for a video, most likely they want to shoot it. So that's all handled. Like whatever we ask, cool. So, for the most part, they want to shoot the video.
Yeah.
So you don't have any like pet peeves. You just straight go with the flow and nothing bothers you.
I mean, you could get mad, but there's no point. It's just like, it never goes as planned. Just accept it, and that's part of this whole process. It's just it ain't going as planned.
Yeah, nothing ever goes as planned, unfortunately. Yeah. But you don't have nothing that like you just don't like. That you're like, fuck, like really like gets to you. That you're like,
I mean, I could tell you a story about we just shot a Smoke Dizzle video.
Tell me the story. Tell the people. Tell the people.
So shooting a video, Harlem store. We rented a Rolls Royce Wraith for the shot. They came, they parked up, we're setting lights up, everything like that. An incident happened where the owner of the car was there and he had another shoot booked and was trying to leave 30 minutes early. Okay, we still could, work on it and still shoot and everything. And he ended after something happened where something happened where he felt disrespected.
Damn.
And he ended up just skirting off in the car, and we didn't have the car for the whole shot, and that was like one of the main things for the whole video. Was
so just straight dipped out, ruined the video.
Then we made it. That's what we work around it. We make it look good, but just completely had to switch up everything, kind of.
Damn, but it happens, bro. I mean, I feel like being a creative and in the photography and videography field, I feel like switching up has to be like part of your routine. Like we said before, nothing absolutely ever goes as planned. Like me, for example, or Mark, if you want to chime in on this a little bit, what do you think is with weddings? Because weddings never go as planned. You can't really plan a wedding. Shit just happens.
Right.
Yeah. What do you? Has there been anything that's happened to you that has switched up that has completely like baffled you?
Yeah, I mean, like when we first started, there was this bride who she got her hair and makeup done, which always takes forever and it's usually always late.
Yeah.
But after the hair and makeup left, she hated the way that it came out. So her ceremony was at 5 and it was about like 4:45 and she was like bawling her eyes out. So she jumped in the shower and then redid it herself. And she was about 2 hours late to the ceremony. And everybody was not happy about that. But I mean,
it's her day.
It's her day. So it's just like she wanted to look good and she did look good, you know, when she did it herself. But
should have did it herself from the jump. She believed in herself that much.
I don't want to get too much into weddings, but you know, sometimes like girls that don't wear makeup and then they get makeup because everybody else doesn't look as good, you know. So shout out to all the girls out there. You look beautiful. So you are who you are. Don't feel like you got to get a lot of stuff done. But I was actually had a question for Frankie.
Button. It's all good though.
I had a question for Frankie.
Okay.
Can you like imagine like your dream shoot? Like what would you want on it? Who would you want to shoot? Give me all like give me
all the details, every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
For my dream shoot, I just want everything to go right. No, I mean, it's tough. It really depends on the budget and how creative you can get with it. Me and Rook were watching a lot of videos, an interview with Hype Williams, because at the time he has the all-time biggest budgets for videos, millions and millions of dollars.
Hype Williams was the director, right?
Yeah, Hype Williams is a director from the late 90s, early 2000s who did all the Busta Rhymes videos, Missy Elliott, DMX, Nas, like all the Diddy, Mace in the streets of Las Vegas when fireworks and girls and everything. Unfortunately, those videos will never happen again because there will never be, you know, millions of $1 million budget videos. You know, he said there was a hydraulic M that came out of the water that was $1 million. So, you know, if I could have a dream shoot and have a lot of money to work with, you know, I would love to do a big production like California Love, like Tupac, you know, it was the Mad Max theme or something, you know, big where it's like, all right, we can rent half of Vegas, or, you know, unfortunately, you know, only the top people in the world like Drake and The Weeknd can actually do that right now for budgets. But far as what I would like to do is just something extravagant.
Something
you know
that
what
wild.
I mean? You know what I mean?
That's pretty
Something
awesome.
that'll just blow your mind, keep people on their toes.
If there's one artist that you could shoot, because you look at their music videos and you look at their styles and like how they actually, because they have like a lot of creative input on those videos. Like what's one artist? Like I know like Kanye always has like a weird video and it's kind of crazy out of whack, but it's kind of awesome too. Like it always gets like a billion views.
it.
I don't know as far as Kanye because he's in a whole nother Kanye world. But I mean, for the most part, what we do is we submit treatments with ideas. You know, we hear the song, we think of ideas and stuff. So I think that's a lot of part of it is like the director gets to, you know, a bunch of people will submit for other things that other people are submitting for. So the best idea wins. Whatever, you know, the artist is feeling, they get to pick from. Oh, that's cool.
Is that the beauty of being a videographer? Is that you have that?
Well, that's more of like director, creative director. You know, you can that part of it, and then depending on the shoot, you know, videographer, you know, depending on how big it is, you'll get a DP who actually shoots everything. You'll have a cool lighting crew and stuff like that. But, you know, if it's a local video with someone or a lower budget, you can just, you know, hey, we're going to do this. You get a store, boom, put everything to place, you know.
So that's how it works when you guys are doing more of the
bigger budget.
Yeah, like bigger budget things. Like, so it's not just like I guess sometimes it could be that way, but it's not always just they contact you to come out and shoot. It's like, all right, so you got to kind of like play a little lottery game and throw your shot with a bunch of other videographers. And if they choose your idea, they choose your idea.
Yeah, it's all different. Sometimes we do get the call. It's, you know what I mean? It's just like I've gotten calls that, hey, we're leaving out of here. We're going. That's it. So, you know.
And you got to get up and go. Yeah,
there's no formula to this. It's just like every day's random. And
you ever get a call that's like same day you got to take a flight, be out?
Flight and be out. Not flight. Maybe like
bus?
two days in advance flight. But yeah, the next I got a phone call. I had to go to Virginia with Smoke Dizza to film one of his vlogs. The next day I'm at Mike's baby shower, and I'm getting drunk, and then I get a phone call. Hey, how you feeling? I'm good. Why? What's up?
We got work to do.
I know something's coming up. Like, well, you don't care how I feel, bro. And I was like, hey, you want to go to Virginia? I had to go to fucking Virginia. Next fucking day, go to Virginia.
What's the coolest place you've ever been to shoot a video?
The coolest?
California, probably.
California?
Yeah, out in California.
California love.
I forgot where it's called, but it's past San Fran. It's in the mountains. We actually got to shoot a video for Smoke Dizza and Fat Boy SSC at a weed farm where they were growing just thousands and thousands of plants and stuff. So it was cool to see that. You know, as you know, a lot of
that's
people
awesome.
don't get to be around that a lot. So that was actually cool. And that's actually like one of the first times I actually worked with Rook, and he actually just like, hey, you in I was already in California. And he's like, hey, you want to come to San Fran and help shoot this? I'm like, yeah. So I took a flight to San Fran, and that was
You
fun.
were in California and you took a flight to a different part of California?
Oh yeah.
California's big, man.
Oh man.
Oh,
yeah.
that's facts.
Oh,
you're right.
Huge. Like that would have been like a 7-hour drive.
Yep.
Do you prefer California over Connecticut?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's so bad about Connecticut?
There's nothing bad about Connecticut. It's a very nice place to raise a family, and it's cool. Connecticut's cool. I love everyone here. It's fun. It's laid back, chill. Like I like to come here and chill and everything, but it's just over there. It's just the weather, the people are nicer, the women are nicer. It's just laid back.
You hear that, Connecticut women? You guys are fucking ugly.
Yeah, man, y'all suck.
Yeah.
That's y'all be looking like
Shots
some
fired.
poodles, one of them little ugly ass poodles. You guys ever seen that poodle that looks like a demon?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
that
know
little
exactly
ugly
what you're
little
talking
demon
about.
dog.
It's got
That's
that
what some of
weird-ass
y'all be
fucking eye.
looking like when you walk out of Van Dome at 2 a.m. with your eyelashes all messed up and you got that little Hennessy pineapple spilled on your dress.
We're putting you on notice, Connecticut.
You look
women.
reckless.
Moby
you need to
Mab
get your
said
hair
that.
done.
Moby Mab said that, not me.
You need to get your hair done. Connecticut. I'm kind of tired of Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
I've lived in the same place my entire life. I've lived in Connecticut, not only in Connecticut my entire life, but in the same house my entire life.
Oh, really?
Same area,
That's
yep.
crazy, man. You know, I lived in Florida. I lived different parts of Florida. Like I'm always bound. This is probably the longest I ever lived at this crib.
Yeah.
Where in Florida did you live, man?
I lived in like Jupiter, Palm Beach.
Jupiter, Florida. That's
Yeah, and I lived in Fort Myers for a year.
Damn.
Where
I
did
live
you
in
live? Where'd you live?
Ocala, Florida.
Ocala?
No, middle of nowhere, bunch of ghettos.
Oh, you were in the trenches.
Horse country.
Yeah, Ocala is like kind of near Orlando, right?
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half, I think. Yep.
Yeah.
I've only been to Florida once,
Yeah,
and
you-
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you probably went to Disney World.
I did when I was a little, bro.
Yeah, it's not Florida. That's
That's not Florida. You've never been to Florida,
That's a
bro.
different state. It's its
Yeah.
own state.
Yeah, you've never been to
I
Florida.
would love to go to Florida, like California, and just like explore, like the stuff that you see, all those low riders and everything in California, bro. Oh man, I would love to jump in a low rider and just
Yeah.
go down the street,
Yeah.
cold-hearted,
It's-
Trying to go to
cold-hearted,
Oakland, man.
with the glizzity glockety on my lap. Anybody looking at me, I'm about to piggity pat all over your biggity back.
I feel
Better not
like
look
going
me
to
wrong.
California and listening to "It Was a Good Day" by Ice Cube is a must thing. Like
Fuck that
you gotta
song.
do. Nah, fuck you, bro.
I don't really like that song, bro. I don't really like Ice Cube, bro.
Oh man, Ice
look at
Cube,
this
come on.
bomb
Today
right
was
here,
a
bro.
good day.
I mean,
Shut
I'm not
the hell-
listening to
Shut up, Ice
like
Cube.
that, but
I don't like Ice
That's a
T
good song.
either. Why you would name yourself Ice T?
no, that's another guy.
I
another guy.
know it's another guy. I'm not. Ooh, I was gonna say a informal
'Cause
word.
the Ice Shoe
I'm,
fool.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
You put that click clackety to your dome.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what,
Ice
that's
Shoe.
exactly what the fuck it is. I'm a dog, but my boy. You know what I'm saying? Bringing it back to Connecticut. I feel like since I've been shooting for so long, only in Connecticut for like the past 6 years, I'm sick of it. I don't know what to shoot anymore. But I know what to shoot. Like I have ideas in my head and shit, but like I never know like where to go. Like my go-to spot is downtown New Haven, just because I know I'm gonna get something new every time I go. Just because like I know around it, so I know there's always something different that I could get.
You need to go explore more. But
I hate it, bro.
but
I hate
it-
Connecticut.
Yeah, it's
I think it's because a lot of your shots are like city-like. They're not like scenic or anything.
Exactly,
go
bro.
shoot-
I don't
go-
like trees.
yeah. Go shoot someone on a horse or something. You
Yeah.
see me take a picture of Chris Webby on a horse.
Equestrian.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
fun.
But not everybody has Chris Webby's fucking phone number and
go-
access to a horse on speed
Well,
dial, bro.
get Mark on the horse and go take his
just,
photo.
bro. I can't just fucking page the secretariat to
This
come down
man's
to a
got
shoot.
Red Dead Redemption right here. He's just calling his yappy horse, man. He's like, get over here, happy skipper.
Pull up.
Wally,
pull
Wally,
up.
Wally.
Pull up. Just pull up.
Dead air.
Oh yeah. Fucking what was that, Hunter? How you just gonna say something and just get
So-
silent right after?
Nah, bro, that's just how it is in Red Dead Redemption, man. It's just
I
boring.
hated Red Dead Redemption, bro. Boring ass
The
game.
second one, you played the second one?
Yeah, we bought it and then we just played it one time and we never played it again.
Wow.
Dog, I played it for like 10 minutes and I absolutely hated it.
Wow.
He's
that
like,
game
all we do is run around on horses.
Great. That game is a great story mode.
Nah, that shit was weird.
A lot of people don't like story mode games anymore.
I mean, it's great, but like if I'm gonna play online, that's why I don't play Grand Theft Auto online anymore. There's just a bunch of little ass kids flying around on flying bikes that shoot lasers.
I
and
hate
shit, bro.
that. I like to drive
Yeah.
around in my lowrider, but it's so funny now.
like real life,
Yeah, like real life.
living the dream.
But it's funny. I know on GTA now they have a giant satellite you could buy and it blows up a whole block, like 3 blocks like that. All right, you just what's next, man? What the fuck are you gonna do? Rockstar.
Bro, I hate it. Like I deleted it. I don't play no more. I don't play Red Dead. I barely play any games in general. If I do play, I'm just playing Call of Duty right now.
Yeah.
You know what else? You know what else?
Script,
I'm bro, dog. I'm sticking to what's in my mind, baby. This is the mind of mine. Copy. Mobicus. Bringing it back to Connecticut. Remember when all those naked chicks used to go in the abandoned buildings and lay on all those cabinets and everything, butt ass naked?
Yeah, what happened to them?
Man. Yeah, bro, I spoke up and they scurried back into the woods where they belong, dog.
Syphilis.
They all just caught syphilis from all those dirty ass abandoned building floors. Nah, bro, they ran back into the woods and went back into the trees like the little fairies that they are, bro. Where you guys even come from? You ever been into the woods, bro, and you see a hole in a tree?
Yeah.
That's where Connecticut models come from.
Whoa.
They spawn out of there.
Oh,
Speaking of spawn, bro, you ever seen a pregnant Asian woman?
Huh. That's a good one. I don't believe I have.
I've never in my life seen a pregnant Asian woman, and I'm almost positive that Asians just spawn into the world.
Or they just clone.
Bro, one time I was in Walmart, right?
Uh-huh.
I was in Walmart. I think it was like aisle 13 or something like that, the freezer aisle. I was looking for one of those pre-cooked General Tso chicken meals or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And out of nowhere, bro, it gets dusty and foggy and fucking a 30-year-old Asian man appears right next to me, dog, and grabs some motherfucking wontons and just pops up out of there. You can't tell me that Asians don't just spawn on this planet, dog.
That's a fair assumption.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fair assumption.
I never done seen it. Mark, you're half Asian, right?
Yeah, I would just take on this.
Did you spawn?
Half Asian? I'm not even sure, dude.
He doesn't even know.
Take a 23.
The Asians don't even know.
I'm questioning my own existence right now.
This episode.
How did I even get here?
Mark doesn't even exist, bro.
This episode is sponsored by 23andMe.
This
Yondies.
This episode is sponsored by every Asian in the world. Shout out to Panda Express.
Now you're just gonna have like people sending you pictures of pregnant Asian women.
Yeah, yo. So everybody go on Instagram and DM the Mind of Moby a picture of a pregnant Asian woman. If you can do it, we'll give you a shot. Yeah, we'll give you a shout out on the next episode. Or Frankie Fire, he might be a little bit amused by it. You DM him some pregnant Asian women.
I get enough weird DMs as it is.
Make it even weird.
Yo, you think it'd be cool if you can remember like being in the womb, like coming out?
I do remember being in the womb.
Let's hear it. Let's talk about it.
It's kind of weird, bro. It's like dark, wet. You just float. Dark, wet. You just float. And out of nowhere, some dude just yanks you out of that motherfucker, dog. You just look him in the eyes.
You know what? People think
sounds like my 21st birthday.
People think like when they get abducted by aliens, that's actually what they're remembering is like being in the womb. Because you think about it, it's like they're on a table or like it's like a dark area and there's a bright light and there's like all people around you, right? So it's almost like you're being born. So doesn't that make sense?
That does make a lot of sense.
Do aliens exist? Or is it just the doctor?
Do aliens exist, dog? Like shit. It might be what if the doctor is an alien, dog? He looks at you and he got them reptilian eyes. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that blink sideways.
Sideways. Oh, like Men in Black. Mm-hmm. That was a great movie.
That's what Asians are, bro. Half reptilian. That's how they just pop up in the earth. They got superpowers. And they're wizards.
Yeah, the reptilians are very strong, powerful aliens. If you look into it.
Yeah, we should probably go like reptilian hunting one of these days. See if we can like find one scurrying around in one of these little dark, grimy ass alleys.
Yeah, should start doing Mind of Moby vlogs.
You could probably find. Yeah, maybe, bro. Maybe, bro. We're gonna, bro. You deserve to have a stock share.
Yeah, this is a real great idea. How much do I get out of this?
30%.
Oh,
it's not bad. That's we don't make no money yet though, so I can throw you like maybe a few dollars, buy you some Chick-fil-A or some shit like that.
Oh, that's sweet.
Frankie, you into any conspiracy theories?
Not anymore. I'll get in this conspiracy theory for like a week. Oh, there's only 2 conspiracy theories I really believed in was the Tupac was alive when I was a kid.
He is alive.
And that Oprah made Dave Chappelle quit comedy. I don't know if you ever looked into that one, but it's a real. I kind of believe it.
Sounds deep.
Did Oprah make Dave Chappelle quit?
I believe it, but don't actually. I'm sorry, Oprah.
That was a Dave Chappelle episode, bro.
I don't.
Oprah's gonna DM you and be like, "You stupid bitch."
You guys ever watched the
Why are you
Chappelle
talking
show?
about
No,
me?
I
Of
have.
course.
No,
Yeah.
but
Did you see that episode where he
Careful where you tread, boy.
No, I'm saying, do you remember that episode where Dave Chappelle got Oprah pregnant and he quit comedy because he was like, "I got that money, bitch," and then every time she would walk in, he'd be like, get a massage by like an Asian
I
woman or
don't
something.
remember that episode actually.
Yeah, that's like where that whole thing started. That Oprah made Dave Chappelle quit comedy.
What, Eric? Because you're not cultured.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
Bro,
Listen,
Be careful where you cross, man.
Alright,
last
dog, I'm
episode,
outta here, man.
Yeah, get outta here.
last episode, he said, "Let's nostalgia videos. You guys seen George Lopez show? Get the fuck
say that.
outta
When
here.
I was younger,
Get the fuck
that
outta
was
here.
my shit.
Yeah, because you were jet. And then you saying Cousin Skeeter. I watched Cousin Skeeter. I watched Cousin Skeeter as a kid. Keenan and Kel, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm
Good
not-
burger.
I don't know what any,
yeah.
any of those are,
I
dog.
know.
You know what I used to like watching? Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry was my shit. You know what?
You're 60 years old in your brain, man.
Or Speedy Gonzalez.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bro. That's what my dad had me watching, so I can.
You
stay
don't remember
cultured.
Good Burger? Like, welcome to Good Burger.
I didn't watch that bullshit.
With Waka Flocka?
It was stupid. It was stupid.
You stink.
It was stupid, bro. Good Burger was whack.
This guy's so negative. He said Ice Cube's whack.
He said
Good
he said
Burger's whack.
Ice
yeah.
Cube is whack.
He said
bro.
good. He said
Whoa,
Good
whoa,
Burger's
levels,
whack.
was a
levels,
good
bro.
day.
Levels, bro.
He said that Good Burger was whack, but
Tell
yeah,
me
he
if
just
that's
watched a cat chase a
Yeah.
mouse for 45 minutes. You thought Good Burger was whack, but you watched a cat chase
All
a
right,
mouse.
so first off, that show was actually very entertaining.
Tom and Jerry. Oh
don't
yeah, you
disrespect
like
Tom and Jerry.
you like the cat chasing the mouse.
Yeah, dog.
That's all you watched.
I don't want to watch somebody saying "Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger." How I take your order?
That's what I need for this. I need to what the girl.
Yeah, bro. This
doesn't
one don't have one. This one don't have one. But this one makes you feel like you're in a dream
love.
state. Yo, so all these we just got completely sidetracked. All these Connecticut models.
so
That's I really
back
wanted
to
to talk
Connecticut.
about that.
So back to music videos. You've seen the Humpty Dumpty guy, right?
yeah, of course.
Has anyone ever told you that your nose resembles his nose? That you look like the Humpty Dumpty guy?
Nobody's ever told me that.
Can we
I look
put a
like the
picture of
Humpty
that
Dumpty guy.
when you edit this? Can you put a picture of that guy?
Yeah,
right
Mark.
there?
Can you just put a picture of Humpty Dumpty right
here.
The Humpty Dumpty
there, bro?
dance.
Just so people can compare it. Comment and let me know if I
Comment,
look like.
subscribe, like,
Yeah,
let him know
let me know if I look like Humpty Dumpty.
his big ass fucking nose.
Oh man, disrespect. Also, who is this guy, dog? I
Yeah.
invited him on my podcast and he comes through straight disrespecting the kid.
Did you want hundreds of thousands of views?
I hope so.
Maybe, dog. Maybe hundreds of thousands, millions. I just know that I want it all. I want it all. I want everything that
I'm
comes.
potting, baby. All right, come on.
Back
talk to me.
to the naked chicks in abandoned buildings, dog. I really needed to hit this.
I never
subject.
got into that. I never really.
Listen,
got into
I never got into it either. I know KJ is deep into it, or was deep into it, you know. And I used to do before we did this podcast, maybe about a year ago. I did Mind of Moby on my story on Instagram, and I went up there saying how chicks need to stop laying on the ground naked in these abandoned buildings, and I specifically started speaking about it because I saw this picture of one chick that was in the woods and had like a bunch of moss covering her toto.
Yeah.
And
No brainer.
and I remember I went on my story and I was like, y'all are gonna get a coochie infection, you feel me? By sitting on all this moss and all this abandoned floors and ghost nut and all that shit that's in these abandoned buildings. It's dangerous. It's risky business. And you're gonna end up growing a wart. You don't want no wart on your cootie cat.
Yeah.
Imagine a guy take your pants off,
horrible.
you look at your cootie cat and you see a wart. He gonna try and poke it, pinch it. And it's gonna look at him like, stop, nigga. Like a mutated ass wart, bro. That's what happens when you sit on these abandoned floors. But I never really got into anything like that. I felt like it was weird. It was like to each their own. But I never understood the bro. Like, why are you getting naked and putting your body in a weird like pretzel position, like on a shelf in an abandoned building, and you're like, this is art. I'm an artist.
And then they get that coochie moss.
And now you know what, bro? They're all gone.
Well, there's a lot. You know, there's a lot of phases in the photography.
They vanished.
There's a
You
lot of
killed
different
them.
Phases.
They vent, bro. You know what? After I talked about it, it went on for maybe like 2 more months, and then it stopped, dog. I think I ended it.
You did end it. You killed him.
Bum, bum, bum.
No, now they just got fans only pages.
OnlyFans.
Oh, OnlyFans. Yeah.
They all got
I wouldn't
OnlyFans.
know.
Yo, there's this one girl that I didn't go to high school with her, but I know who she is. And a friend of mine texted me the other day and was like, "Yo, guess who's on OnlyFans?" And they send me a video of them like on Twitter or whatever the hell, and was like, "Subscribe to my OnlyFans." I'm not gonna put the person on the spot, but it's crazy, dog. Like people like some of these girls or boys, because some men have OnlyFans accounts.
Yeah, the ones
as well.
you subscribe to.
Only them. I only subscribe to the guys specifically between 30 and 40 years of age.
Right.
And it's like it's strange.
Mm-hmm.
I find it to be strange. Like I feel like the only reason you'll sign up for an OnlyFans is if you legit have no talent in your life. But you can shake that ass.
Yeah,
a
but
little
you can
bit.
shake that ass.
Yeah, if you can shake that ass a little bit and you can twiddle your
But
nipples.
your ass isn't good enough to be on Instagram. It's only good enough to be on OnlyFans.
Nah, bro. If it's on OnlyFans, it has to be on Instagram
No,
because you're gonna blow.
There's a meter of ass shaking. Number one, you're in like a crazy music video. Then, but right below it, you're like an Instagram model, right? And then actually, you know what? 50 feet below, under shit,
Is OnlyFans.
And then there's XNXX and all the cam accounts, right?
No,
there.
those Instagram models are way above.
They're way above. Yeah, that's
Nah,
why
Instagram models are probably at the top of
those
the charts
Instagram
right now,
girls
bro.
make money. Shout out to this Instagram girl, Santee, over here with the fat ass. That's
Yo,
another. I'm wearing her ass right on my shirt, baby.
Shout out.
Ooh, shout out to the booty cheeks. You gotta do that, man. Sometimes, yo, Mark. Bringing it back to what you said about getting abducted, bro. About a couple weeks ago, there was this poodle, this family dog in Pennsylvania that got carried away by a hawk and was returned to the family 28 hours later. What the fuck? Bro, I remember one time I was walking this little dog I used to have named Patron, right? And
What name is that?
yeah, all of our dogs have always been named after alcohol. Hennessy, Patron, Remy, and there's Tarzan.
Oh, you come from a good family.
Yeah, I come from a family full of tequila-blooded animals. And what the fuck was I just talking about, dog? Wow, that shit just flew out of my mind. Oh yeah, again, that dog getting taken away, bro. I wish I got pulled away by a hawk. I wish a hawk sometimes would just
I mean, it looked like
scoop
a bird.
me on up.
It looked like you raised by a bird boy, big ass.
Who invited this guy here, dog?
I wish. Baby. Where's my camera? Which one's my camera?
I wish a hawk would sometimes come and just scoop me away, bro, and like fly me to a deserted island or something. But first, I gotta make he gotta stop at ShopRite or something. I need snacks. I don't want to go on a deserted island and like try to make fire or search for
the
fish.
mama bird is gonna feed you and gurgitate into your mouth.
I don't like that idea, bro. I don't like the idea. All you gotta do is stop at ShopRite, bro. Just tell the little homie to make a quick pick stop so I can buy some nooks and crannies.
You go
maybe
to
get
ShopRite and you're a bird, you might see your cousin in the
maybe
meat
get some
department.
cream wheat, right? Cutting up the ham, cutting up the cheese in the
Speaking
meat
of
department.
chicken,
Yo,
let's
what kind of
talk about
cheese you
wings.
want? I need a pound of American. Ooh, American. I don't like how y'all be getting silent after I say shit sometimes. Yeah, don't be doing that to the kid. I don't like that shit.
My bad, boy.
Is American the only cheese named after a country?
Nah, they're Swiss.
Swiss isn't a country.
But they're people, though. It's Switzerland. The Swiss.
Oh, okay.
The Swiss.
You don't call them the Switzerlands,
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
right? What else is there? There's
Is there other
American,
foods named
Swiss.
after, maybe not just cheese, but is there any other foods named after like countries or people?
Not that I can think of off the top of my mind.
Jamaican.
Yeah, but
beef
those aren't
patties.
like. It's just kind of like I guess. I mean, I guess, kinda.
That's
I
not
don't-
the same.
Yeah, I don't need none of that shit.
It's not the same.
It's like more like an adjective. It's like it's not just like Jamaican, and then you know it's a beef patty.
There's probably beef patties out there that aren't Jamaican though. I know how to speak. It's not Jamaican. It's patois.
Beef. It's beef. It's burger.
Yeah, it's
I
beef
don't
and
know.
bread.
I don't know. Man. I don't
Yo,
need- I don't
speaking
need
of
none
beef
that.
and bread, bro, tell me why this motherfucker, bro, he'll go to McDonald's and order a burger and he'll get no cheese, no toppings, and he'll just take the meat out of the burger and put some salt on it and eat the burger with some fries.
That's right. All American, baby.
Yo, Frankie,
Fuck carbs.
I know that you can name on one hand everything that you eat. Go ahead and do that for me.
All right. This is what I eat. I eat red meat, which is steak, burgers.
Mm-hmm.
I eat chicken, all types of chicken. Pasta, pizza, fries. you know, and that's the no, I don't need that. And that's the main course of it. You know, I throw in a banana, an apple here and there, you know, but for that most part, boom.
Are you one of those guys that eat bananas normally, or do you break it and you do that little hand twirl and then you eat it?
The hand twirl?
You know what I'm talking about? I've seen people eat a banana, like a regular, you know, eat a banana, and then I've seen people break it and then they break it and they break it and they go. And like for some reason they always do that. They break it and they like do that and then they throw it in their mouth. Yeah, I mean a banana.
That was from Mike Vitale.
What's your best E40 impression? But you know who them at? Like a left sling handle.
Yeah, that one. That was my best one.
Damn. You gonna do it?
I can't. Impressions, I could do Barack Obama.
Yo, you could definitely do it. You be sending me E40 all the time. I demand E40. 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 Ugh. E40. E40. He said, Mike, you're supposed to speak it in the mic. What is going on, my fucking co-hosts right now?
I'm right here, man.
Cheese and crackers,
Wait,
dog.
I kind of want to hear the Barack Obama one.
Yeah, let me hear that.
Go ahead.
Hello, my fellow Americans.
That was terrible.
Oh, that's like my Morgan Freeman one.
Right off of the bat, bro. It sounds like Hunter tried to impersonate Obama just now.
I could do an impression of God.
All right.
Do it.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, baby.
That was going. That was going.
Yeah.
Frankie Fire coming up in here with the I don't even know. I ain't even have a button to push for that shit right now.
There's no buttons to.
We're professional button pushers. Me.
Turn my headphones up.
Turn it up. What is the worst job that you've ever had?
I worked at Staples and Party City. Those both sucked.
Oh man,
it sounds like they fucking suck.
Yeah, that's a really depressing place to work at. And then when I walk into there, I feel sorry for the people working there, but much respect to them.
Yeah,
I feel like Party City's only good during like the month of October.
Oh, I quit right before that.
Damn.
I feel like that's the worst time to work at Party City.
But that's like the only time where customers are actually there.
It's like the worst.
Well, yeah, you don't want to do work if you're working there. You don't want people to see you and shit. But they prepped us like it was the month before. It's like, okay, guys, October's coming up. You know, it's gonna be big. And I was like, okay, I'm out of here. And I was on.
I quit. Bro, I remember when we worked at Best Buy. The worst time to work at Best Buy. I worked at Best Buy with Hunter actually.
Yeah.
The worst time to work there was Black Friday.
Black Friday and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's awful.
Thanksgiving sucked.
But
bro, it was terrible, dog. You know what the best part about Black Friday though is that we didn't have to be nice.
We got to tell people to like get the fuck out of the store.
Yeah, facts. So do you guys have this TV? No. Well, can you check the back? No. Facts. Get the fuck away.
Is there
from
anything
me.
else that we could do? Get out.
Dunkin' Donuts was pretty bad too. I worked at Dunkin' when I was like 16, and I remember this one time, this old white lady went through the drive-thru, and she got a latte, bro, like a caramel iced latte or some shit like that, and she asked for it a very specific way. And I made it, and she went and parked in the parking lot and drunk the entire thing, and then came back around through the drive-thru and was like, I didn't like this. Can you make me another one? I'm like, if you don't get your old ass out of here, Karen, what do you mean you didn't like that thing? You just drank the whole thing, and all you left was the fucking whipped cream. And then she didn't, so I had to make her another one. And then she gets out of the car, and then she picks up all the pennies and dimes and nickels that are on the bottom of the.
Man, that's
she was one of
awful.
those. She was one of those. And you know what, yo? When I first saw that lady, I could have sworn, bro, she had to be like 100 years old, bro. Like she was mad old, or she's no racial, you know what I'm saying? No racial, or she's white and 60 and just looks extremely old.
No racial.
Yeah, because hunters sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes your peoples be 30 years old, dog, and they look fucking,
90.
Yeah, they look mad old. Yeah, black don't crack though. Shout out to my peoples, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. So in that lady, I remember being at Stop and Shop. I believe it was Stop and Shop or ShopRite. And I was going down the aisle and I saw her, bro. And in my head, I'm like, how are you still alive?
Wow.
How did you like? It's been 6 years and you're still roaming this earth.
You should have asked her how it was to sit behind Jesus in the 3rd grade, man.
Yeah, bro. Because that lady, it probably got wrinkles. Never mind.
Yeah,
she got wrinkles older than you, bro.
Never mind. So
leave Karen alone, bitch.
Fuck you.
We
Karen.
care about Karens here on this podcast.
Fuck you, Karen.
Vote in now to see if you want Karen on the podcast.
Boom, 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 boom.
And you'll find out right after commercial break.
Yeah, facts. Speaking of commercial break, Frankie,
Eric,
you gonna beat it with me or whoops? Pause.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on,
no,
wait.
I'm not doing that.
Wait.
Sorry, gotta go.
I gotta go. Boy just runs out. That's
happening.
not what I meant. Fuck, now it's even worse. I didn't mean to do that one. Anyway, Frankie, you want to beat it with me? Retract. We're not going to. What I meant to say was, Frankie, are you going to beat it or are you going to eat it? Meaning, am I going to put a beat on right now and you're going to try and do a little freestyle with me for a beat? Or are you going to eat a spoonful of that hot sauce that's over there?
Do it.
You have to make a choice.
As much as I'm not scared of hot sauce, I'm not fucking getting tempted by you to do anything. But I mean, I'll throw like 2 little bars.
No. You have to. Yeah, like I'm gonna spit a verse and you gotta try and put a verse in. If you don't want to do it, you can try that hot sauce, and then I'll spit a minute with
I'm not doing any hot sauce on the camera. So
you're not gonna try the hot sauce.
So put what we got a beat or some shit? Or are we doing this acapella? What are you doing?
Oh
Okay.
man, I didn't
He's
expect
doing
this from Big Frank. Frank, I'm gonna give you a word.
I'm getting off of my live. That's for 100% sure.
I'm gonna give you a word. Let me see. Who's your favorite artist? Let me look up a currency type beat.
Oh man.
Yeah,
You're gonna do great, man.
I don't want no fucking your little Earth Gang shit.
Nah, bro, I won't.
I see you spitting like. Blah, 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 blah.
This is something I feel that you could vibe with, Frankie. Get in your head. Get in your head.
Okay.
So you gonna top it off first, or you want?
All right, I'll get it. Yo, the hostess with the most. Give me a word, bro.
Buttercups.
Reese's Buttercups. I just saw this chick, and her butt I love. I just went to Walmart and bought a buttercup. Then I bought another butter. What the fuck? I don't even like Nutter Butters. I like Chips Ahoy and your mother. I didn't mean to fucking say that. Yeah, but nigga, I said that. Frankie rap about.
Oh yeah.
That chick on your sweater. Rap about the chick that's on your sweater. On your sweater. On your sweater. Fat ass.
Walmart. I'm coming in like the sprawl mart. Asian people popping out of nowhere. Where they come from?
They just.
Where they Moby.
Asian people just come out of nowhere.
Eric got a big nose.
What?
Big nose.
Big ass nose. I got a, yeah, okay. I just say some ciabatta bread. Now I'm feeling. Yeah, ciabatta. You know what ciabatta is?
Nah, what the fuck's that?
Yeah, I don't know what the
bread.
fuck it is either. But Frankie, I want to shake
There
your
you
hand,
go.
my
Boom.
boy.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you
I
did a
did
little
it.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walmart. We're going to Walmart.
You did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this shit off with a minute with Mav since that was short. And then we're going to put all Frankie's information right here on the bottom of the screen.
What's a minute with Mav?
Minute with Mav is going to be, I'm going to spit a minute that I wrote every week.
Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
I could just sit back and just listen.
You could just sit back and just listen to it. But I need somebody to be my ad-libs. I trained Hunter for this moment.
I got one training session.
You only
in,
have
so.
you have one chance at this.
Yep.
I did pretty good with the ad-libs. You heard the song I did when I was in the ad-libs?
You want to do the ad libs here?
You want to do my ad-libs, bro?
Every
Yeah,
time you
yeah,
put,
I'll do
all
that.
right,
All right,
Frankie's
bro,
got the
all right,
ad libs. All right.
Yeah, I do.
All right, dog. You can be the ad-libs.
All right, let me get my zone.
Okay. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Look. Okay. Back in my adolescence, learned a lot of lessons. Now I have to pave the way. They say I'm condescending when I send a message. Y'all weak about the day. Get your heater ready, little buddy. Feeling kinda nutty, I'ma leave a stain. Pussy kinda flooded, so I changed routes. Let my kids play inside a brain. Now I think I'm kinda crazy.
Kinda crazy.
Kinda local.
Kinda local.
Okay. I'ma hijack a locomotive. I get locomotives when I'm at Sunoco. How much you need?
Got it.
Solo un poco. Maybe like 5, I'm pump number 9. I'm broke, but I gotta go though. Yellow brick road, I'm thinking I'm Toto. On the right path, the Glock and the low pro. I can keep spazzing till I catch a spasm in the head. Lace splattered on the cold flow. I be selling bitches like Cold Stone. You know, bro, as a matter of fact, I sold me like 2 or 3. Call the authorities pronto. You get smoked like a Fronto. Call me at Honcho. Stay solid, but the bullets are hollow. Little nigga, please avoid these problems. I don't wanna put you in the coffin. Everyone fiends to cap. The seagull will smack your team. Bend over, bow to the king. The merciless Mav, the chosen, the only supreme. Dorothy, where are you going? Wait, Dorothy, no.
I can't find my way.
Dorothy left me. Dorothy went down the road.
Where'd I go?
Dorothy, why you so mean? Dorothy, wipe me clean. Dorothy left with the fiends. Dorothy, please. Dorothy, no. Big nose. Ooh. Big ass nose. Yeah, we big ass nose. Big ass nose. If you know, you know this big ass nose.
Big ass
Sniff
nose.
that shit from a mile away, boy. That was good.
Can you sniff the end of the podcast?
That was good. Here we go.
Nice.
And that's the end of the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put right hither Frankie's information. And we're also going to make Frankie's logo pop up. He told me not to, but, you know, we got to put that little fire flame, man. Fire flame.
Shout out to Frico Rico.
Fire flame spitter. Yeah, fire. Shout out to Frico Rico.
Frico did my
very
logo.
talented guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Frankie, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Man.
This was interesting. Yeah,
absolutely.
Cool.
Everybody
100,000 views after this.
Yeah, bro. I promise. Frankie Fire, ladies and gentlemen, best videographer in Connecticut. Let's give a little round of applause. I don't have a little thing, but we can end it off with this. And we're gonna disappear now like an Asian.
What if I just slap you?
Toodaloo. All right, everybody.
Peace.